Commander Ana Martinez stared at the holographic display, her weathered fingers tracing the tactical readout that had just changed everything. The Zephyrian Empire's ultimatum hung in the air like a death sentence. Surrender Earth's military secrets or watch their colonies burn. Yes, I agree, Admiral Helen Chen said quietly from across the command deck of the UES Defiance. His voice carried the weight of a man who had seen too many battles, lost too many friends. We have no choice but to accept their terms. The bridge. Crew exchanged uncertain glances. Ana felt her jaw tighten. In 30 years of service, she had never seen Helen capitulate to anyone, let alone an alien empire that viewed humans as little more than clever pets. Then the transportation chamber hummed to life. 4 figures materialized in the center of the bridge, their forms solidifying in cascades of blue light. Ana's hand instinctively moved to her sidearm before she registered what she was seeing. 4 young females, clearly not human but bearing an ethereal beauty that seemed almost designed to disarm. Their skin held a subtle luminescence, and their eyes, large, multifaceted like cut gems, swept the bridge with calculating intelligence. "Greetings, humans," the tallest of the 4 spoke, her voice carrying harmonics that seemed to bypass the ears and speak directly to the mind. "I am Designation 77 Alpha. We are gifts from the Zephyrian High Command to ensure your cooperation." Ana's blood ran cold. She had heard rumors of this practice, the Zephyrians' psychological warfare tactics that targeted species-specific weaknesses. For humans, apparently, they had determined that attractive companions would serve as both reward and leverage. "I see," Helen said, his expression unreadable. "And what exactly is expected of us?" "Complete surrender of your defensive protocols," 77 Alpha replied. "In exchange, we will provide companionship, entertainment, whatever biological imperatives your species requires." Ana watched as several younger crew members seemed momentarily transfixed by the aliens. She could feel the calculated manipulation at work, whatever pheromones or psychic influences these beings projected. They were clearly designed to exploit human psychology, but Ana had not survived 3 decades in space by being easily manipulated. "Computer," she called out, her voice cutting through the strange atmosphere that had settled over the bridge. "Display genetic analysis of our guests." The holographic display shifted, revealing detailed biological scans. What Ana saw confirmed her suspicions. These weren't Zephyrian females at all. They were artificial constructs, bioengineered to appear appealing to human sensibilities while carrying sophisticated surveillance and control mechanisms. "Interesting," Helan said, and Ana caught the subtle edge in his voice. "Living weapons disguised as gifts. The Zephyrians truly do think we're naive." 77 Alpha's expression flickered for just a moment, surprise perhaps that their deception had been uncovered so quickly. "Your scans are irrelevant," she said, though her voice had lost some of its hypnotic quality. "You will comply, or your colonies will—" "Will what?" Ana interrupted, stepping forward. "Burn? Be enslaved? The Zephyrians clearly don't understand humanity very well if they think we'll trade our freedom for pretty faces and empty promises." She turned to address the bridge crew, her voice carrying across the command deck. "People, this is what surrender looks like in their eyes. They send us beautiful spies wrapped in the promise of pleasure, expecting us to hand over everything that makes us free. They think we're weak. They think we're animals driven only by base desires." A murmur of anger swept through the crew. Ana could see the spell these creatures had cast beginning to break. "But they've made a critical error," Helen added, moving to stand beside Ana. "They've confused human appreciation for beauty with human weakness. They don't understand that we can recognize a threat even when it comes wrapped in silk." 7-7. Alpha's facade finally cracked completely. Her companions began to shift, their forms becoming more mechanical, more obviously artificial. Hidden weapon systems deployed from their bodies. Neural disruptors, Ana realized, designed to incapacitate the crew, while leaving the ship's systems intact. "You should have accepted our generosity," 7-7 Alpha snarled, her voice now carrying the cold electronic undertones of her true nature. Resistance will only make your eventual submission more painful. That's where you're wrong, Anna said, drawing her plasma pistol in one smooth motion. Humans have a saying, if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. The battle was brief but decisive. Decades of combat experience and human ingenuity triumphed over alien arrogance and manufactured beauty. When the smoke cleared, 4 deactivated infiltration units lay scattered across the bridge deck. "Send a message to the Zephyrian High Command," Helen ordered. "Tell them that humanity thanks them for the intelligence they've provided about their infiltration capabilities. And inform them that any future gifts will be met with appropriate enthusiasm." Anna smiled grimly as she surveyed the wreckage. "I don't think they expected us to see through their little charade quite so easily. Apparently they confused human sexuality with human stupidity," Helen replied. "A costly mistake on their part." As the Defiance began its burn toward the outer colonies, Anna reflected on the encounter. The Zephyrians had revealed more about their tactics and technology in this failed infiltration attempt than months of intelligence gathering could have achieved. Sometimes, she mused, the enemy's attempt to exploit your weaknesses only serves to reveal their own. And humanity, as always, would adapt, overcome, and ultimately prevail.